Hello, and welcome back to Redneck Snack and Food Reviews. So I don't know how long I'm going to go with this video, but we'll see. So Krispy Kreme has brought back 3 Reese donuts that have caught the world by storm. And so they're doing this vote thing. I don't know how you vote for it, but they're doing this vote where you, the customer, just to choose vote for which one of these 3 donuts you would like to see on the regular menu. Now, I would argue that either the one that's like the peanut butter filled, the peanut butter drizzle, and peanut butter chips, or the outrageous, should be the one that gets to be the main time donut. And so I'm going to go in chronological order. We'll start with the Reese's one that is the classic, the OG. Then we'll go on to the outrageous, and then we'll go to the filled. And I think that's what it's called. It's just called filled. And all of them are really good from recollection, but I just want to do a review. So for anyone that hasn't tried it, they can know. And I want to give y'all my opinion on which one I think y'all should vote for. In case y'all don't even care about the matter, then you can just vote on it and help me out for sure. Because I love donuts and I love occasionally getting the usual stuff at times. So, yeah. Krispy Kreme and their donuts. I'll show them to you. The classic does not look good. I don't know what the hell they did. Why they gave me such a sorry looking donut. See that? But I'm going to put them all on a plate, cut them in half, and eat them. So I'm going to try and cut them in half in a good way too. So I'll show you them one more time. Here's this one. Here's this one. Here's this one. But the order we're doing it is this, this, and then this. So, before I get to my review, and before I would like for you to give this video a like, a comment, and a share. Go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Check out my Instagram, Redneck Snack and Food. So yeah, I don't really remember the classic one. It says it's from 2017. I am not going to argue against that. The outrageous, I remember going up to JMU and getting that right when I got there, because I really wanted it. I might have gotten this one too when I got back up there. I don't know. But this one I distinctly remember I did a review for, because it was one of my first reviews when I got back up to JMU, and they did a chocolate lovers and a peanut butter lovers. This one looks like a chocolate lovers. It looks like something chocolate to do with the donut too, because it looks different than the regular donut color. You can see that. But yeah, I think that could play in a factor into like which one wins. So I'm really hoping it's not this one, but I don't know. This one seems the least impressive to me. But who knows what people are thinking. If these start looking like this, they're not going to want to vote for it. So, anyways, I'm going to go ahead and... It's tough trying to cut this thing in half. Because, like, the drizzles are different. And then you got the... I'm going to cut it half right here. I think that's fair. Hopefully there's some peanut butter in this side. But I'm not too worried if there's not. Alright, so... We're trying the classic first. Got peanut butter filling, chocolate icing, some peanut butter drizzle, and the peanut butter chips. This one has me most intrigued. From memory, I think this one should be the winner. But I really like the outrageous too. So we're going to start with this one, do the outrageous, and then finish off with the classic. So here we go, folks. It's just not enough filling. And it's all over to the side, which is fine. That experience was actually a bit melodramatic, and it was all right. I'd say it's a 7. Um, I don't know if I would vote for that one, especially in this, if it looked like that. But who knows? It's not too bad, but these other two might, be better. I'll give that a 7 because there were issues. It looked ugly. It was small. They didn't consistently fill it, which it may be a different experience for you. So I don't dismiss it. I've had plenty of good Oreo donuts with the cream filled and the Oreo on top. There's been plenty of good experiences with that. So I would not tell you not to get that. The peanut butter flavor was decent. So nothing wrong with it. But I don't know. Now I'm gonna cut this one in half. The outrageous. And so it's not filled. Here's what that looks like. This is not the one I'm eating. I'm eating the other half. So it looks chocolatey. Like the donut looks chocolatey. So I think that might add an extra push to these things in the competition. But I really don't. It's hard voting for these things. But I feel like the one that's filled is going to be the one that wins because the Oreo one we have is compatible to that, and like everyone loves filled stuff. So these I just don't see them making it. Maybe the cream filled donut, but I don't know. I don't think that deserves to make it. But I don't know. Y'all can leave in the comments what y'all think should come back. But here we go. I'm gonna try this again, just to I really like this one a lot because it's got all kinds of different flavors. It's got chocolate icing, caramel drizzle. It's got legit Reese's peanut butter. It's a Reese's Pieces. But I don't get a lot of like peanut buttery vibe. So I'm gonna give it a 7.5 just for this review. Just because like we're thinking about Reese's and trying to vote. On a regular basis, I would probably give it a higher rating because we're thinking about how outrageous this donut is and how good it is. But in a Reese's standpoint, I'll give it a 7.5. But I don't wanna tell you not to consider the classic. I'm still considering the classic as long as they make it better than that. But here's this one. Here's the last one. This is the filled. Can this do better than the classic? Is this one actually the one that I have been saying don't vote for? Is this one actually the best one? The donut actually looks like chocolate. I don't know why, but we're gonna see. We're gonna find out how this thing tastes again. I remember last year, I couldn't tell if there's really even much of a difference between the two donuts that we had. But that doesn't matter today. We're gonna just see about it for the review. Part of this donut's just not filled. That is just sad. This is pathetic. I might have to call my Krispy Kreme, find my receipt. Because this is a bit disrespectful, man. But anyways, let's try this out, and I'll tell you which one you should vote for. Well, for my opinion. You know, as far as taste and stuff, this one and the classic one are pretty much neck and neck. They're both pretty good. Both got good peanut butter flavor. The problem was human error. I'll give it a 7 because human error messed these donuts up. So at their low points, you know, they could be as low as a 5 or lower if they really mess it up. Like they really don't put any peanut butter in there. But this was disappointing. In terms of my experience, these donuts are typically good. They're typically 8, 9s, maybe even a 10. But my experience, not great. So underwhelming compared to the past when I get the Reese donuts. I don't know and usually this is a good donut shop. Usually they do pretty well with their donuts, but something's wrong here today, and might need to go send a complaint. But anyways, yeah, which one do I say you should pick? I'm gonna stick with classic. I think I'm less motivated with the outrageous one, just because it doesn't reflect Reese's a whole lot, unless you load the whole thing with Reese's Pieces, which is pretty much impossible for Krispy Kreme. But I'm gonna go with the classic, but I wouldn't blame people if they vote for the Filled. I think the classic's hard to go wrong with if they do it right. You've got a donut with peanut butter. And I mean, it's not some weird chocolate donut. It's an actual regular donut with peanut butter filling and chocolate icing. And I think that would nicely reflect Reese's. Now, the Filled one could do so as well, but it's all about a preference thing. And I think if you want a Reese's donut, if you want Reese's making a crossover with Krispy Kreme, then I think the donut for you is the classic. So I think that is why I'm saying it should win. And I think it has a good shot to win. But now I'm less influenced by outrageous and the outrageous donut. So yeah, 3 pretty solid donuts, but underwhelming experience. The ratings would be higher if the experience was better. So I mean, y'all should pretty much know how these donuts are. I recommend all of them. You're probably gonna get better experience than me, I would hope. But yeah, I was high horses for outrageous coming into this review for being voted for. But I just don't think that would be the right choice, folks. I think you're going to have to go with the classic or the Filled. They both do a better job of reflecting Reese's. So, that's my review slash endorsement for the classic Reese's donut. I hope you enjoy watching this. I hope my input gives you good information in your choice. And I hope that you maybe go to Krispy Kreme before August 16th. So yeah, that's it. I should probably have another review today, but can't guarantee things. And I will see y'all around.